Okay, now we're officially recording our morning podcast, if you can call it
Uh-huh.
a morning podcast, while we wait
Or
for our meeting for our
while we wait
job.
for the meeting. Yeah, another
Yeah,
meeting. Because we're bored like crazy.
yeah.
Okay, so what were we talking about? We're talking about movies?
Movies, how Hollywood kind of
Oh.
screwed.
So
Yeah.
let's just say how this happened. What happened is that I was playing this Family Feud game on Facebook in the morning because I was bored and I was
Mm-hmm.
just thinking of ideas. And one of the questions was asking what was it? It was asking how would Hollywood make better movies? All right, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna reveal like some of the answers they put in, but let's just see what you say. Like, what do you think is one aside from our main topic? What do you think is one?
Aside for our main topic, all right.
Yeah.
So I think what Hollywood needs to do is stop interfering with the director, like the main director of the movie. I'm not even joking, because like the reason why they're called movie directors is because they're the ones who's gonna direct the movie. They'll be the ones who's gonna manage the script, storyline,
Uh-huh.
kind of, and yeah, everything else basically. And they're in charge. They're like the general manager of a company.
Uh,
Yet, however, Hollywood likes to take things the other way around. They're like, you know what? Let's interfere, and we'll be the ones who'll be directing the movie. You'll still get the movie director title, but we'll be doing all the work.
yes, it's like the North Korean regime with Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, I'll tell you some of their answers. Their answer, I wrote Hollywood needs better storylines,
Mm-hmm.
or actually just better stories in general. Um, One guy wrote more action. Other guy wrote they need to spend more money. Now, take a guess how the ranking came out.
I'm assuming. Well, we discussed this beforehand, but before
True.
before we discussed it, I was like, they're gonna be like, oh, they need more money, even though they have enough money.
Yeah, I know. So how it really came out was the guy who wrote it needs more action got 21 points.
Like,
The
if there isn't already enough action already.
it, Transformers immediately.
Explosion.
Explosions. All right. Then it came spending money, and then finally it came to me, which was having better storyline. I'm like, come on. I mean, I understand that maybe you need more actions somehow, but looking at like all the recent movies and recent spendings, you kind of wondering, like, is it necessary? Here, let me just pull up some facts
Yeah.
from Wikipedia, because
Mm-hmm.
that's always reliable.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you want to start from the beginning or do you want to start from the end?
Any way you like it.
All right, how about we stay current? Let's start from the end.
Sure.
Transformers Extinction, was it, right?
Yeah, the Age of Extinction.
Age of Extinction. What a lovely title.
Yeah.
Uh, they spent a budget of $210 million. dollars.
And guess what? Half of that money didn't come from Hollywood. Some of it came from sponsors from like China.
Hmm.
Some
200,
yeah.
$210 million. How much is that? Do you think that's a lot of money? Hmm?
I think that's like was it 200 times the amount of money that we have?
200 times?
Probably
How
no
much?
no 200k. My mistake. I mean 200k. Let's do that. 200k times.
Alright,
I'm like,
200K times the amount of money we have, yeah. Yeah, they don't spend enough. 210 million is not enough apparently,
I mean,
right?
you think by now
Apparently.
they have enough zeros at the end of each digit already, but no, they're gonna add
I know.
more zeros back at.
There's so many zeros. Instead of writing the zeros, they put the letter. They put million instead of
Yeah,
six zeros.
exactly.
There's
There's too many zeros already.
there's too many zeros, yeah. And breakdown of the movie. Let's see, what was it? I look personally, I don't like bashing any movie or whatever, right?
Yep.
I don't
Uh-huh.
like doing that, but just to give a general vibe of what it was like, it was storyline. I don't know, Cretaceous period. I don't saying something. Then giant meteor, whoosh, explosion, action. 5 years that passed. This guy's working. whatever, whoosh, explosions.
Yeah, exactly. See, I know you didn't
uh,
watch it, but I told you like the overall storyline like yesterday.
uh,
That's exactly what it
yeah,
was.
like you're narrating the storyline, and I'm just inserting the
The
explosions. I think
explosions.
by
Yeah.
the time we're done, how many times did I say explosion? Insert 12 explosions. Insert Chinese explosion, just to make it like just to make it unique,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
diverse.
You want to make it more diverse? Exploding
Mm.
robots.
Oh, exploding! Oh yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, we should probably like go over it again. Explosion. Meteor crashes on Earth 65 million years ago. Next, explosion. Giant robot gets killed. Robotic
exactly.
explosion. Make it even sound even better if it was like Mortal Kombat, where instead of explosion, you're like fatality.
Fatality. Oh, explosion.
It's like Ratchet got killed. His like he exploded. It's like in the background. Fatality.
Yeah.
Brutality. Optimus is located. We're gonna fix him up. Once he's fixed up, more explosions.
Yeah.
Feel the excitement. Explosion.
And this is the action-packed movie of the year.
Explosions.
That's all you
I can't
see.
I can't wait to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh my! You know what? I don't know about that movie. Like I know people are praising that movie,
hmm
and I'm not sure if all that hype is gonna go through.
I think they're all shell shocked. Pun intended.
Pun intended. Yes.
So, yes. So maybe that's why. Maybe it's like after this movie, they're all shell shocked from it. So watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I kind of liked the first movie. Like it was
First Transformers?
the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like the first one.
Yeah. Mm.
It's legit. It's literally guys in the costumes.
Yeah, not CGI or whatever.
No CGI, like actual, martial arts and all these
Yeah.
little, like actually, yeah, that's actually a good action movie. Like it's
Mm.
it kind of
But,
is believable, but yeah.
But anyway, let's just like move back to the idea. So, let's look at this. This movie, $210 million budget. It made a lot, which I congratulate it
Clap, clap, clap.
because I love Transformers. Okay, I mean I like the first movie of this. I don't really like everything afterwards,
Mhm.
but because it was unique back then in 2007. But
Yeah.
look at the ratings. Like you got 210. It's action packed. They spent a lot of money,
Mhm.
and
There was already enough action, explosions everywhere. That's action right
and
there.
and Rotten Tomatoes gave it an overall rating average of 17%.
Now there's a good reason why, because storyline sucks. It's okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the storyline is. I wouldn't say that's too bad. I'm saying there's just
Yeah.
too much stuff into it.
And the fact that it made Pacific Rim look like the Dark Knight.
Yeah. I don't know how that works.
It's just like, oh crap.
But if you think about it, internationally speaking, Transformers: Age of Extinction did the best it can do. It's still growing, like the box office, like internationally.
I concur. I mean, who doesn't like watching a live version of their childhood movies? Well, maybe not Dragon Ball Z Evolution, but
Oh,
you get
no,
the-
let's not even talk about that. Let's not even get into that movie. I don't even want. That's not. I don't even consider that to be part of the DBZ. No.
Yeah,
no, I'm not
I
gonna.
remember like Akira Toriyama or that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
He was like watch at your own discretion. I was like, I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, this is not my movie.
He just like shoved it away. He's like, no, shoo, I don't want
Yeah.
it. But I mean, yeah, like in general, you like movies that are based off your childhood. That define your childhood, and this, I guess you could say, is one of those kind of movies. Well, the first one,
Mhm.
obviously. And no, I didn't go in to watch Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously not.
Yeah. No, definitely not.
But anyway, bring it back to the storyline. Do you think I personally believe that if you give them like a better storyline, it makes the movie more entertaining. Well, not like entertaining, but more I don't know what's the right word for it. What would you say? Like more
Right.
engaging.
Yeah, it'll be more relatable to the audience. Just because the audience, some of the audience know what the story is about, and know what the series is about. They just want the movies to try to replicate that, but adding a little twist to it, like a little,
Yeah,
just some modification, but not too much.
And I like those kind of movies. I mean, back during the before the millennia ended,
Hmm.
before the turn of the new millennia, we had pretty good movies back then.
Yeah.
And if you looked at it, most of the movies like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, those kind of stuff, they had they all had good storylines, which is excellent.
Hmm.
And Forrest Gump, that's a big one right there.
Yep.
Like the
Okay.
storyline was great, and
Hmm.
people liked it, they loved it, and each one had its own uniqueness. Like while I mean, let's just take Forrest Gump for example, since I really loved that movie when I watched it as a kid.
Hmm.
Um, it was I liked it because not only the fact that he engaged with the U.S. history throughout the entire 20th century,
Hmm.
but also the fact that like it gave its own twist to it.
Right.
Like they wrote it into the history, and it was like it's really hilarious, really funny. Like he made JFK, but instead of meeting JFK and go straight up like, "Hello, sir, how are you doing?" He went up to there and was like, "I need to pay." Like that's hilarious. That's hilarious, and it's also like it shows like development. The character developed more and more. Like he started off, and he still is a what was it? A savant, an idiot savant.
Hmm.
He only can follow one thing. He doesn't have a big IQ, like an IQ test matters anyway. But he, like as it progressed, it showed his character developing. He got better, and in the end, he became a freaking gazillionaire with like a deeply developed character,
Hmm.
which I thought, which was really good.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, let's see what else is there. Toy Story.
No.
That's a big one right there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
But that was more along the lines of Pixar. That's
all
pretty
right, that's
much.
Pixar. But I mean, like even without Pixar, look at all the Disney movies. They followed some kind of storyline or based it off of some kind of storyline,
Yeah.
and they all did really well. They
I
even
mean, yeah. Hmm. Keep going.
like remember during one of the things they wrote like, oh, the Disney during like what was it like? They had something called the Disney Golden Age, which was like
Hmm.
they had so many movies on based on like the fairy tales of like people's youths or like old of the old times, and they just the whole thing just skyrocketed. Like
Hmm.
the entire company skyrocketed, their storytelling skyrocketed, and it became the Disney that we know today,
Yep.
which is excellent. Like, do you have anything to add to that?
I'm glad that they did base off the stories, based off the handwritten stories, the one with the horrible twists and deaths, and
Oh my
I was
God.
kind of glad they didn't do 100% based off of that. That would have been horrible.
Well, as you can see, that's also a nice twist to it, right?
Yeah.
Like they did a they did a Disney twist to it, and if they did the original one, I
Oh
don't think
Lord,
kids would enjoy it.
I think it'll be more of a horror movie instead.
I know.
It's like not even a.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, spoilers alert or whatever alert. Let's just say like what's a good example? Sleeping Beauty, Princess Aurora. Yeah. If they followed the original one, it wouldn't be rated G or PG. It's probably gonna be rated R or
Rated R. Yeah.
NC-17.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there was a lot of huffing and puffing, and I'm not talking about the big bad
Well,
wolf
yeah.
either.
I don't know which one, but I think one of the stories got where the princess got raped or something like that. One of the girls got
That's the
raped.
Sleeping Beauty one.
Oh, is that
I'm
the
talking
one?
about.
Oh,
That's the one.
okay.
That's the one I'm talking about. The huffing and puffing. Okay, there was a lot of huffing and puffing, and I'm not talking about the big bad wolf either.
Yeah. No, it's funny because back. I mean, I'm not. I mean, it's funny how they would sell these stories back then in the stores. I mean, now I don't think that
They
you
weren't
can.
exactly targeted at kids either. If
No,
you
they
think
weren't. They were just in the books. They were just on the bookshelves, and like if you want to
yeah,
buy it, it's up. It's at your own risk, really.
yeah. Well, I mean, like these stories are like movies.
Hmm.
It's like buy at your own discretion. Read it at your own discretion. We warned you.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah, look at
Oh
that.
yeah. Yeah. She meets her Prince Charming. They live happily ever. Nope.
That's not it. Not in the
Nope.
original. No.
Nope. She she was told to stab him.
Yeah.
She was told to stab him so she can regrow her tail, but she did not do that, and she became foam. and became an angel. Oh yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah. Oh.
He's not-
But yeah, if you do find those stories, feel free to read them. They're actually not bad. It's just that
Not not bad. They're just
yeah,
not.
it's just not pleasant. How about that?
No happily ever after. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
If you're not into horror stories, you probably wouldn't read it. But
Yeah. It.
oh, you got cut off.
Many, so many Disney movies. I mean, stories.
Hmm.
It's like holy crap. It's like wow, really? It's like Disney converted this. Like what an amazing job. They actually made a story for kids, and it turned out really well,
Yeah.
which is good. Frozen, good.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna no song references, nothing.
Oh, okay, good.
It's a good movie. All right. We can all say agree on that. It's a really good movie.
I only finished like halfway because like my cousin was like forcing me to watch it with her, so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll watch it.
Why didn't you watch it? Come on, it's a good movie.
I don't know. I was like, you know what? I haven't watched a damn Disney movie for a while now.
Just put your earphones on when Let It Go comes out because
Sorry, not Disney. I mean Pixar movie. My bad.
Wait, what?
I said Disney. It's Pixar. My bad. It's a Pixar movie.
I thought Frozen was Disney.
Is it?
It's Disney. What do you mean it's Pixar?
Well,
How
it
dare
is-
you confuse the two?
Isn't it made by
Hey.
Pixar?
I didn't check specifically, but I'm pretty sure it's a Disney movie
thought
because
it-
it says Disney on the top of that.
Yeah, it is by Pixar. Yeah, I was right.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's by
No, it's
Pixar.
not.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not joking. I met Pixar, and they were like, yeah, they
No, no,
made it.
No. It's Disney movie. Oh my
It's
god.
a Disney movie animated by Pixar.
Is it animated by Pixar? Really? Where's your support in?
Yeah.
Where's your support on that? All right. You know, okay. Screw who made it. Whatever. Like I'm just saying the story. Anyway, storyline's really good. It is very loosely based off the Snow Queen,
Yeah.
but as I said, it's just you know, this Disney Pixar thing is still in my head right now, so I'm trying
Yeah.
to like consolidate my ideas.
You like
Yeah.
still think about.
I'm still thinking about that. It's like after you like told that, I'm like kind of disturbed right now. It's like, huh, is it made by that or is it made by? It's like, come on.
I could be wrong though. I'm doing research.
I'm
At the moment you're talking about it, I might be
All
wrong
right,
though.
yeah. I'm serious. It's made by Disney.
Oh,
Maybe Disney.
I know what happened. Yeah. I made a mistake. Okay, originally Pixar was gonna. They told I was in the meeting in NYU, and I was like, I joined a little, I guess showcase.
Oh, they're Pixar
Pixar said that they were going to be involved with Frozen. However, their contract ended, so they couldn't do it. So then, they were like they canceled it. So then they handed over to Walt Disney Animations.
Yeah,
That's
'cause I'm
exactly
pretty
what
sure
happened.
it was the same people who made Tangled that did Frozen.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But anyway, yeah. Aside from all you have to do is just when you watch the movie, just cover your ears when Let It Go comes out because hey, it's a
Oh,
good
man.
song, but it's used. It's sung so many times.
Overused.
Holy crap!
Hey,
holy-
you told me. Remember the marriage thing? You told me the wedding.
Oh God! Oh, all right, fine. Let me tell this story. So what happened was I was jogging along Riverside, and you know, along Riverside there's a church, probably like 120th Street or 120 whatever street, and usually you see people, happy couples getting married. They're coming out, everything's nice. On this particular jog, I saw little kids running around, and they were like yelling and screaming. I was far away, so I didn't really particularly hear what I said. I'm like, oh yeah, look, little kids running around, very nice. I got closer. Bad idea. All of a sudden, I started hearing them yelling, "Let it go!" I'm like, "Oh no!"
And then when you told me a story about it, and we were walking, I don't know, I forgot, like Fulton, and then we were like, I was like saying, you know, ironically speaking, if you sing "Let It Go," that means those couples are not gonna stay together for long.
At a church. That's horrible.
That's why I was like,
"Oh my god!"
it's like, why would you sing that song in a wedding day? Like, you should just sing something else.
Uh-huh. You know, I feel like it's this song is like coming back to grudge me. I mean, I used to listen to it a lot. I am not denying it.
Okay.
And after I think what was it in December? I think I listened to it for like a month. And then after that, like I got bored of it. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with it. I don't want to listen to it. Then one of our friends, like
Who will actually leave a comment on the YouTube sooner or later.
sooner or later,
Yeah.
maybe, nice guy. Check out his channel.
Yeah.
Uh,
Free
he started
advertisement.
free advertisement, Raymond. So what happened was he started singing that. Well, he sung it, but he started listening to it, and it was fine at first. But then I realized it was on repeat.
It's on loop, I swear. Like every
On
night
loop,
it'll
and
be
I was
on
like,
loop.
uh-oh. I was at first it was not bad because I was still into it. Then it started coming back and back and back again, and I was like, oh no,
I'm like, I think we had enough.
I'm like, this is gonna get like, I'm gonna get tired of this really quickly,
Yeah.
really quickly. Then he stopped, which is good. And then the wedding marriage thing happened. I was jogging, and then the jogging incident. I was like, oh no. And guess what? 2 weeks later, after that, I was storing money,
Mm-hmm.
storing my hard-earned cash,
Yep.
and I was walking. I saw this chubby little girl. She was walking by. I'm like, she had her headphones on, and she was screaming, "Let it go!" I'm like, oh god.
You know, it's like you think by then they would, gotten
Yeah,
tired of
it
this.
was It was June. It was freaking June. It's summer. It's not winter. And you hear "Let It Go" it's happening. I'm like, come on! It was like
Like,
83
yeah.
degrees outside. You're wearing like a t-shirt for Pete's sakes. You're singing "Let It Go." You know, make it worse. The next girl after that probably starts singing, "Do you want to build a snowman?" I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. It's like
No.
they're both identical songs. Like literally, it's like if you sing one or the other, it's like just stop. We understand that they're both highly interesting songs for
Not
those
highly,
who it's
just highly
it's highly
acclaimed.
catchy. Let's
Really
say
good.
that.
It's catchy. It's highly acclaimed. It's really good. I mean, come on. It's it's really good. Let's just put it like that. It's really, really good.
Right. So yeah.
But it's just like, okay, okay, I get it. It's really good. Please stop.
Yeah.
Please stop. But okay, so what were we talking about? Storyline again?
Storylines, yeah.
Yeah, right. Storyline. Yeah, Frozen based on story. Loosely, storyline was really good.
Right.
I really enjoyed it. Really, it's just like, once again, Hollywood, please do something like this. Just look at the storyline, make it good. You're gonna look at some recent movies that actually have good storylines. They were usually based off of books.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I am very cynical to Twilight, so I'm not gonna put that on the list. No,
Yeah.
no offense to any Twilight lovers out there. It's not my cup of tea.
Well, I haven't really watched it. It's just that I haven't read the books either. So
I didn't do either. I plan not to.
I mean, what the movie was great was that it followed the storyline pretty well. I think.
Okay, I guess that was. But if you look at that part, I guess that's a plus.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not talking about Twilight. What was that book I read? Um,
For
Catch.
what?
Was it The Mockingbird, Catching Fire? And I forgot. Oh, the Hunger Games series.
Oh, the Hunger Games.
I thought that one was
Hunger
pretty
Games. Oh, really? Yeah. It follows the storyline really well. Really good movie too.
good. Yeah. I finished all the books and when I finished it and I watched the movie and I was like, yeah, this actually is pretty head on. It's head on. Like it's exactly like the
And
book.
and you like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If you look at let's see what else is there. Um, oh yeah, another example we were talking about previously was The Fault in Our Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that follows the book too, and that movie is, well, I didn't watch it yet, but I heard that it's really good because
Yeah.
it follows the storyline really well,
Mm-hmm.
and the story's enticing, very nice. So it's like, look at all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How much action is there? Like,
Like there are
like,
action, but not like
there are action,
it's
but
minimal.
it's not like every 5 seconds explosion
It's minimal
or
action.
whatever. Yeah, there's action.
Mm-hmm.
It follows a story, and it's good.
Yeah.
Like, It's like seriously.
I think if you think about the Harry Potter series, I
Oh,
thought
I read the whole thing. I think I only watched the first movie. Weep, weep.
I read all the
So,
books. I think I watched 1 through 4. I skipped
mm,
5. I didn't exactly watch 6. I only watched like parts of it, and 7 I never really watched because it wasn't
mm.
divided in 2 parts. Because I don't know, but for some reason in I think the 4th movie it started to go downhill a little bit. I don't know why, because
Just for you?
I think it was
Mm.
because they followed the storyline too closely.
Oh, I see.
I think that's what happened.
Okay. Well, I mean, everybody to their opinion. I didn't watch it, so I can't really judge it.
Yeah, because what happened was I think they followed details so closely. It's like sometimes when you read a book,
Hmm.
like parts of the book you just want to skim through because it's like,
Oh, right. Yeah, I agree. Like The Hobbit.
yeah, it's like that's what happened in the movie. They followed those, they acted out those parts too. It just makes me want to like not watch it, like skip it, like
Uh,
fast forward it. But we can't because it was in the movie theaters, so we can.
yeah, don't you wish you ever had one of those like universal remote controllers from Click, and you just
Yeah,
like fast forward through the movies?
yeah,
I don't want to watch this. Ah, it's so boring. Show
hmm
me the action.
yeah.
Or in the case of the Michael Bay stuff, you put it on pause and you like slowly move forward to see all the action.
Yeah.
Instead of fast forwarding. Um, so yeah, but Harry Potter, I really like the series. Read all of it.
hmm
Um, Movies, I only watched number one. Number one was good. It didn't follow it that closely, but it was like
But it was
there.
there.
I really like that. Um, and based on that, once again, you have a good storyline. You follow it follows a storyline. It's successful, and guess what? Everybody's happy. The
hmm
author's happy. The directors are happy. The audience are happy. The
Yep.
fans are happy too. Um, how much action do you think there was? It's there, but it's not that much. You would say.
They did follow the story because I mean like in terms of action they did. I mean they in the
Well,
story they
you kind
weren't
of have
that
to.
in the story they weren't that many action anyways. It was more about like how the characters interact with each other,
Mm-hmm.
and that's about it. And if the actors are good, then the characters are pretty much well developed anyways. So
Touche. So yeah, I mean, once again, follow the story. That's don't follow that closely. Of course, make your own spin. That's what makes it interesting.
hmm
But it's like, from this kind of point of view, it's like, hey, this is a good movie, and guess what? You get more money
yeah.
because more people will watch it.
I think the most interesting part in every Harry Potter movie is the Quidditch. The Quidditch tournaments. I love watching that. Like every time, like
I love Quidditch.
it's like you can't deny it. It's like the sport of the movie. Like you
It's
gotta
like
watch it.
it's like a running gag, but it's not a gag.
Yeah.
It's like a recurring thing that you must have in every single movie.
Right.
I don't think they had it in movie 7 though, right?
What do you mean? Oh no, no,
Because
not in the last one
yeah,
because the
not
last
the
one
last one.
they school got shut down.
Yeah, so
That's
aside
what
from that,
happened.
like in the first 1 through 4, oh yeah, I love that. That was awesome.
Right.
In the books, I only saw number 1 in the movie, so but the fact that you said they reoccurred in all the other movies, I'm assuming it gets more intense.
Oh, it
But
definitely
as
does get more intense because like there's
so
more
I'm
stuff
guessing
happening.
so that's really good.
Like I forgot which one movie. I don't know if they did happen. I thought I watched it. And I saw. I think there was like the mentors in the tournament. And
That's
one.
probably movie 3
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's probably the
because
third one.
that's
Yeah.
when they introduced the mentors.
Yeah, and there was like a lot of crap going on. It's like,
It's just like it's overwhelming, but it's awesome.
yeah.
Hmm. All right. Any other stuff? Any other movie examples you want to see, or like about the storyline?
Um,
Not really. I think we covered like
not
most of it.
really.
Like, you want to say in general, like Jurassic Park? It followed a story. Good.
Yeah,
It wasn't closely.
Steven
It wasn't
Spielberg.
closely, but it was good.
hmm
What was it? Crap. It's like this. I think we went over all the like the major examples of like following story. The Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park.
How about iRobot?
All right.
No.
Not exactly,
Yeah.
but it was good. I think it's really underrated.
It is very underrated. No one talks about it that much. They
I
always
mean,
talk
I
about
get
the book, which is great because the book is better.
mm, like the movie. I know like why some people won't really enjoy that much because the idea behind it. Like, I'm a gigantic like Asimov freak
Hmm.
slash robot freak. I actually the thing is that it's shaky. The foundation is really shaky because what Asimov did is in his stories he introduced the ideas and he like threw it at you and he like made it concrete, saying that this would do whatever.
Hmm.
It to like sci-fi kind of fans, they would get it instantly. It's like, okay, the boundaries of this universe is established. But in the iRobot movie, most people come in with like pre-expectations because before that movie was made, we had the Terminators series, the
Hmm.
Skynet, like the
Yeah.
Skynet series.
Yeah.
It's like all this giant robots stuff. You had the Matrix.
Hmm.
Like these are all you think of is like, oh, robots will kill everybody and take over the world.
Yeah.
But in iRobot, it's like it's giving you another twist. It's like saying these are the three rules, and what they did that made it interesting is they broke the rules, is quote unquote.
Hmm.
It's like saying, look, laws can be bent, rules can be broken, and it becomes like this investigative kind of stuff,
Yeah.
which is true. I think is quite true to the Asimov standard.
Hmm.
Because that was his final message in his iRobot series was that if you establish these three rules, or if you establish any rules, the robots will adapt to it, learn from it, and it will lead to a revolution,
Hmm.
which is really good.
Yep.
Yeah. Um. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, most Will Smith movies are pretty good. Anyway,
Yeah.
they're really
Definitely.
good.
I mean, they, they
Like,
they seek him out and like and like Will Smith is like, huh, should I take these movies? And he's like, oh, the script is pretty good. I'll take it. And he chose the right movies then.
so far, I guess like what's the other movie he did with his son? Future Earth, whatever.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
remember.
yeah. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah.
That one I was a little bit in.
I didn't exactly watch it. I just heard about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I like previously when I was a kid, I usually watched his stuff.
Hmm.
Like I remember watching Bad Cops.
Yeah.
That was an awesome movie. Okay, the storyline made no sense, but I'll take it because I was a little kid, so I didn't really understand it back
Hmm.
then. Men in Black was
Yep.
kind of interesting. Yeah, original. I think it was classical too, very memorable.
Hmm.
And there's like one more like I Am Legend.
Yep.
Also based on a book, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
What do you know? All the good movies are based on books.
Did you also do Hancock or something like that?
Yes, he did Hancock, but Hancock was more of like one of those hilarious. It was more hilarious rather than story. It
Yeah.
might make it. I mean, come on, you have this drunk hero, or drunk Superman, chasing after this car of like Vietnamese people and yelling into it when he picks up the car. Konnichiwa, we're not Japanese, man. Put me down. Yeah, that's more a humor.
Yeah.
You know. So I guess that's really about it. It's like I think
Yeah.
we really ranted and went crazy and said make this like stress on the storyline.
Yeah, we did make a critical review on that, so
Yeah, I think if like one thing you got to take away from this whole thing is that storyline makes a big difference.
hmm.
Makes a really big difference. I mean, look at all the movie examples that we just said, and if you don't watch movies, you watch, I don't know, cartoons. Look at the old Transformers series, and if you're still not convinced, look at the Miyazaki movies. Those are story
Yep.
driven, but that's a good example too.
Hmm.
And of course, if you don't watch movies at all, then you shouldn't be even listening to this in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go read your book. Go read a good book, and just sit there.
And that reminds me, before we end this video,
Mm.
I remember us doing a Clannad review, and
Uh,
I never really finished editing it or published it. So
oh come
I
on.
might give that a second
What
chance.
you're actually gonna do it? I thought we just did it for fun.
we did it for fun, but the thing is that
Me with my really bad microphone back then.
yeah, but
You know, you could probably no. You know, you want to do it again, or I don't know about that.
doing it again, I don't think it's gonna be. I
It's
mean,
not gonna be.
we'll be doing
You know.
season two, the second
Oh
half.
yeah, after story.
Yeah,
Oh god.
that'll be the next one. Well,
Oh
I
god.
gotta give it justice because
Yeah.
we have the story, we have the recorded material. We just never, I just never got a chance to
And then now
publish
you
it.
can bring in the other guys like Tats in this,
Yeah,
since he was telling us how much of a mofo, pardon my French, we are for
yeah.
introducing him to the series.
What's funny is that we also have an unreleased podcast that we never really published either. I don't know what happened.
What? Wait, I thought that podcast was because you never found it.
No, that was the no, that was unreal. That was never found. But the one there's another one.
Uh,
That was, I think that was the last podcast that we've done, and I never got a chance to publish it. It was October
yeah.
19th of 2013. So
Wow.
I didn't get a chance to do it. So there's like a couple of videos that we've never really
Uh-huh.
published, and
Of
I think we're gonna like bring back this channel. I think the best way to do it is bring back those old memories.
Well, not even that. You're gonna have to start with some new ones like
I
this.
know, but like I might just put like
And of
fillers.
course, you're gonna need a lot of new people to
Yeah,
like. Oh
definitely.
boy.
Like for fillers, we just fill in these two things in there. Like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be editing much, like as much as back then because you have a better headset and
Yeah. That's
people have better
quite true.
recording quality
I know.
and
So you do a lot less work.
yeah,
And you
and I
can
have better
actually.
editing software now. It's like it's perfect. I don't have to do much.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
So yeah, sounds like a great plan.
Hmm.
You
Let's
know,
just hope it's
yeah.
executed.
This is called. We should give this series a title. I mean, we're gonna be. We talk a lot.
But I have a title, Ranting Spree.
Ranting spree.
That's essentially what we did throughout this whole entire thing. We were like joking and ranting about movies.
Yeah, but it was more along the lines of being critical, not more like
I don't know about you. I was ranting.
you were ranting. I was just talking. Like that's
Fine,
all
I was
doing.
critically ranting.
Critically
Happy?
right. Let's call it something. Critical something.
Critical ranting.
Critical ranting.
Critical ranting.
Let's call it the critical ranting series.
Like I already know I'm gonna get bashed by like Michael Bay fanboys for this thing.
Don't worry about it. Unless people like view our channel, we're not gonna get that
Oh,
much
God.
comments.
They'd be like, oh, screw you for screwing all the Transformers movies. I like that crap.
Critical ranting, but yeah, let's just call that series then. The morning critical ranting.
Alright, cool.
All right then. This is TS Production, and we are gonna say
Are done ranting.
you're done ranting. All right. See you next time.